Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. So, my ex is back. Well, he's not back, but he's been hitting me up and he keeps trying to come see me. And I really want nothing to do with him. He's so toxic. His anger, his energy, I just can't be around him at all. And he does ecstasy all day and other drugs, and he thinks I don't know about it. And every time he calls or tries to get in contact with me, automatically my body starts to get hot. I start sweating. It's like I really fear him. He was a narcissist and he screamed and yelled at me for everything. When he was hungry, whenever something went wrong, it was just hell. And I realize now that he was just inflicting pain on me. He lived with his mother. She wouldn't stop it. I would be like scared for my fucking life around him. And when I left him, I did it in secret. Like, I started packing myself on the low. I put them by the door. And one night I just grabbed my shit and I got the fuck out of there. And I did it in stages because he's a malignant, I don't even know if I'm saying the word right, but a malignant narcissist, which means he's very violent. Very violent. So with narcissists, you have to be careful what you say to them and how you say it. Because if they feel like you're dissing them, like they just can't handle things like that at all. And I know that he's coming back, and I know we're going to have a final ending. And I'm really nervous about it because he's not the type of person you can say no to. Like, when I left him last time, he came back over here. He said he just wanted to talk to me. He said he wasn't going to act crazy. We're just talking. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm going back in. He's like, no, come with me. And I'm like, I don't want to come with you. I didn't want to come with him. He was like trying to make me get in the cab. So I start to run from him. And he chases me. He pulls my wig off outside. So I'm outside with no wig. I'm running up the block. I'm scared for my life. I just want him to leave me alone. I dip into this building and I hide. So I'm hiding and I called the cops. They took forever. I called my best friend to call the cops. I called my mom. My mom told me that my nephew was downstairs or whatever. So I'm over there hiding. I'm scared. I see people walking by and then I don't want them to see me without my wig. So I'm like, oh my God. So I'm like, fuck it. I had to come out. So I see this girl and I'm telling her what happened. So then all of a sudden, I speak to my nephew. So I tell my nephew where I'm at and I'm telling him to come get me. So I'm standing there hiding. Here comes my ex. And in my head, I'm like, how he know where I was at? It's because my nephew told him, which is really fucked up. So he's like, come on, you got me doing all this. Come on with me. Come now. So I go with him, whatever. He was like, I told him I was going upstairs to get clothes or whatever. And he wouldn't give me back my wig. And I was like, give me my wig. He was like, no, when you come back out. So I go in the house. And I'm telling my mom, I'm like, oh, I'm scared. I'm not going back out there. I'm like, he can keep that fucking wig. I paid $900 for my wig too. It was nice, long, black, mad pretty. So I'm like, fuck that, I'm not going back out there. So he starts banging on the door. He's acting crazy. I call the cops. The cops never come. Then finally they do come. They come mad late. I make a police report. Okay. It was crazy. Everybody in my neighborhood saw what was going on. I saw this dude, and he was just like, I just didn't like the way he was talking to you. Like, he obviously has mommy issues. Like, he has a real problem. He blames me for everything. Like, he was just going in for me, yelling at me, talking about he knows why all my waivers beat me. It was just a show, though. You know what I mean? It was crazy. So, okay, fine. So then after that, I'm in the house. Days go by. He's hitting me up, trying to get me to go see him. I never go see him. I've been blocking him, not talking to him. I've been dreaming about him. He's been entering my dreams and hurting me in my dreams. You could do that too with magic. And it's crazy. So now that he's hitting me up, and I'm like, damn, he's crazy. But at the same time, I have some sort of attraction for him. But I'm staying away from him because I know that he's using sex magic on me. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. So it kind of like that movie, Vampire in Brooklyn, when he was like trying to get her to come to the dark side. And it's like, there's no way I'm going back to him because I know that he did not change. I know he's going to stop me from growing and he's going to hold me back. He might kill me too because I know a lot of things that can get him in trouble. So I just wanted to let y'all know what was going on with that, just in case anything happens to me, because this motherfucker's crazy. Like, he has a problem. And sometimes, like, I don't even want to go outside because I don't want to bump into him because I know he's on a prowl looking for me. So it's like he's borderline obsessed. It's like he loves me, but then he hates me too. And he wants to inflict pain on me. And it's because he's a narcissist. And I also told him that I know who the leader of the group is, and if you can give me his number. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, okay, whatever. So now he claims he wants to come back and do the right thing by me and all this other shit. And I'm like, no. Where's Tiffany, Shay, Amanda, Jessica? Because it was a whole bunch of bitches. And niggas too. We'll talk about that later. But anyways, yeah, I'm just staying calm and I'm not going to respond to him or anything like that. He may come knock on my door, but I'm completely ignoring him. But who knows? My nephew might be like, oh, she's in there. Because that motherfucker's down with it. And I don't know if they got something on him, or is that the reason why he switched on me, or they told some type of lies, because that's what they do. They tell these lies and switch people's perception of you. These people know how to create other people's realities. Because if somebody tells you something and you believe it, they just created your reality for you. So you have to be very strong-minded and don't believe everything that you see. Because things are not what they seem. That's number one. Things are not what they seem. Okay, guys, thank you so much for listening. I just wanted to share that with you. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to reach all of the gang stalking victims that I can, so we could get together, talk, and know that we're not alone in this. Thank you so much.